きたできた。よいしょ。I'm sorry, thank you so much for waiting, ストハさん。明けましておめでとうございます。よいしょ。明けましておめでとう。ハッピーニューイヤー。あゆさんこんにちは。よいしょ。 OK。 ハッピーニューイヤー。明けましておめでとう。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. あけおめことよろ。Did you guys eat omochi for New Year's Day? We eat omochi rice cake in a day of the New Year's Day. I mean January 1st. よいしょ。お正月料理、そうそう。あれ YouTube told me to sign in again. gmail.com I forgot how to host live stream on YouTube. Is it working? お正月料理とおせち料理の違い。We don't say お正月料理。ちょっと待って。あ、こんにちは。ウィンセルさん。How can I pronounce your name? ウィンさん。助けてくれてありがとう。Let me share my screen. We don't say お正月料理、おせち料理、おせち。We usually use ひらがな for おせち料理。And we put some specific ingredients, specific foods in box. みぬりとゆうさん、みぬりさん。So, is it okay to call you みぬりさん？こんにちはさー、ガスタボさん。お正月料理、日本人の友達訂正しました？Why? なんで？You know, we eat おせち料理。お正月、I guess it depends on city or town. In a city or town which your friend live in says お正月料理 or something. I'm not really sure. I don't really say お正月料理。 I was born and raised in Yokohama, which is located next to Tokyo, and currently I live in Tokyo. I don't really think we say お正月料理. We say just the name of foods. 例えば、実際君はとても可愛いよ。ありがとう。I know. そう、おせち料理。You know, you cannot say any foods that is eaten in the New Year's Day. We have specific menus. How do you say that? ジェニーさん、明けおめ明けましておめでとう。そう、おせち料理、おせち。I will ask ChatGPT to explain おせち料理 in English. I don't think I can explain that in English. おせち料理を英語で簡単に説明して。My greatest teacher, ChatGPT. おせち料理 is traditional Japanese food eaten at New Year. クラッカーありがとう、ジェリンさん。Can you see this? お正月料理 Do we say お正月料理 I'm not really sure. おせち料理おせち料理おせち料理 is traditional Japanese food eaten at New Year. It is usually served in special stacked boxes called 重箱. These boxes, like bento, gorgeous bento box. Each dish has a meaning such as wishing for good health, happiness, long life, or success in the new year. For example, kuromame, sweet black beans. Kuro means black. Mame means beans. Black bean, kuromame. Good health. Kazunoko, herring roll. That's a new word to me. What does it mean? Prosperity and family growth. What is prosperity? Kazunoko. Herring. Ah, なるほど。ロー。はらら、おー。prosperity 繁栄成功あ伊達巻き sweet rolled omelette with salmon and learning osechi is prepared in advance so people can relax and enjoy the new year without cooking. Prosperity. Can you see this? Is that too small? Can you see my screen? Catering. Catering. Recently, yes. But in ancient Japan, they just prepared by themselves. I think my grandmother cooked osechi before the New Year's Day. Is this live? I'm hosting this live streaming on HelloTalk and YouTube at the same time. I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years, so if you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. And I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. As I told you before, we focus on the New Year's Day much more than Christmas. Christmas and Christmas Eve are not holiday in Japan. We have to go to work, we have to go to school on the day of Christmas. Junior-san, thank you so much for following me. Christmas is... And we usually take around 1 week day off during the New Year's Day or the days before New Year's Day, and some of stores, some of supermarket take the day off. How can I say that? They close. Some of supermarket close on the day of the New Year. I mean January 1st, or even the day before January 1st, December 31st, or and January 2nd. Nobody wants to work on the New Year's Day, so people had to prepare the dishes like osechi ryori, because they couldn't get anything to eat because supermarket closes. Nowadays we have convenience stores. We don't really have to make osechi. My mother cannot cook osechi, I think. And I can't. I cannot cook osechi. My mother could. My grandmother could. It's Valentine's Day a holiday in Japan? No. We have Valentine's Day, but it's not holiday. Welcome back, Minuri-san. What's your time RN? What does RN mean? It's 12:23 p.m. in Japan time. Japanese is so hard, but I want. Thank you so much for getting interested in Japanese language and culture. There's even White Day the following month. Oh, yes, we have White Day. White Day is March 14th. February 14th. Usually girls prepare snacks, sweet. Doesn't have to be chocolate. But chocolate is gender, and they give it to their boyfriend, or they give it to even their friends, family, fathers, grandfathers, or someone they like, someone they wanna be in a relationship. And on the day of White Day, March 14th, boys give something back. Did you prepare yourself or buy? I know it's very expensive. I don't eat osetsu. I mean, I just eat sushi for the New Year's Day. 私の質問、おせち料理 Which one? ん長い質問が Which one? 北海道スイーツ They always say how delicious they are when they are eating them on lives あ、白い恋人北海道スイーツあマンシューさんこんにちは白い恋人これ White chocolate inside how how do you say that? Sandwich? Cookie? How do you say that? Sandwich? White chocolate with cookies? Biscuit? How do you say that? Ice cream? No, it's... I think... I believe that is white chocolate. Do you say white chocolate? ホワイトチョコレート White chocolate? Oh, you say for white chocolate? Your favorite? ダリルさんお祈り時間いってらっしゃい Like Oreo yes I think it's similar My books arrived in the mall in the mail いいですねちょっと待ってなんて J-A じゃcan I pronounce your name? JA さん、ジャッキーさん Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. I heard someone say したらへんしたらへん Southern instead of 下の方下らへん下の方OK Similar to ここらへんこの辺 It is normal to use for other words or slang that it's kind of slang 間違えた How can I call you by the way? JA さん アビッシュさんこんにちは。ラブラらへん。It's like around this area. Place. Area. Or place. Place. Or port. ここ means here. ここらへん。ここ means here. And ここらへん。アビラーさんこんにちは。あ、I didn't show you the screen. I'm sorry. なんで、花さんこんにちは。Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Can you teach us 関西弁? Unfortunately not. I was born and raised in Yokohama, which is next to Tokyo, and currently I'm living in Tokyo. I've been to Kansai. I've been to Osaka, Kyoto, and Nara just for trip. I can explain some of words, but I don't think I can pronounce correctly. I'm sorry, I didn't show you my screen. I forgot to turn on. JA さん OK. Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. JA さん JA さんじゃさん JA さん JA さん So around this area, please spot ここらへんこの辺ここらへんこの辺この is like this この辺 This is a very casual way to say around this place, around here. This. ここ。ここ。Around, should be around here. こうかな。Around here. And we also say このあたり。あたり I don't say it's formal, but comparing らへん、辺あたり is a little bit more formal. この辺、このあたり。このあたり。around there. Around that. そこらへん。そこのあたり。その辺。そのあたり。Or you can also say あそこらへん。そこらへん。あそこのあたり。あの辺。あ のあたり。かな？そこの辺。Make sense? わからへん。The trees you showed us since it looks like what we call in English wafers. 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 What does wafers mean? Wafers. あー、ウエハース。おー。We call it ウエハース。Make sense? To you, JA さん。And thank you so much for following me. And how can I pronounce your name? Ancher Pandy さん。They have to explain in simple English but the duration. Rehearsal. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. My English is really good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm practicing teaching Japanese language in English here on HelloTalk and YouTube. インド人です。あー、名前ね。Foreign names are always difficult to pronounce to me. My background? I used to teach Japanese language as a teacher in Japanese language school in Tokyo for 7 years. And after I left the school, I started teaching Japanese language as freelance teacher. I've been teaching as freelance teacher for 2 years. Maybe 2 years, yes. About 10 years ago, 11, 12 years ago, I studied English in San Francisco, the US. I just stayed 1 year in San Francisco. Then I realized that I didn't really know about Japanese culture or something about Japan. In the classroom, we learned English with students from other countries. Some of my classmates from Asian countries and also Europe countries. And sometimes I had to explain about Japanese culture or Japanese language in English. Through the lesson, through the English class. Then I realized that it's not because of my English skills, it's because of my knowledge, my experience. I couldn't really explain about my culture. Then I decided to be a Japanese language teacher and I decided to learn about Japan again. Then I came back to Japan, started to be a Japanese language teacher, started to study to be a Japanese language teacher. And I got certification. I passed the exam to be a teacher. I took a training course to be a teacher. Then joined Japanese language school in Tokyo. Sakura, Yotsuba. What do those emoji mean, Minori-san? Sakura, Clover, Naruto? I see. What are you proudest what does it mean? Accomplishments as proud? Something what I proud of being a Japanese language teacher or something like that. Accomplishment 業績my active can I say that I taught over 1,000 students ジョセフさんこんにちは and I supported hundreds teachers. Did any of students become very fluent in Japanese? I think so. I taught over 1,000 students when I was in the language school. And I also trained new to middle teachers. I taught how to teach Japanese too. And I was also a recruiter. And I also made many teaching materials. And I made curriculums. I made many things when I was in the school. So I kind of satisfied with my work. Then decided to live there. 日本語の会話力を向上させる最良の方法 The best way to improve your speaking skill is to make boyfriend or girlfriend who speak the language you're learning as a native speaker. Do you think age is an important factor in learning a new language? For example, a 50-year-old will be having hard time learning compared to a 20 years old. I think so. It'll be much harder to be fluent if you how can I say that? Like I was in the US when I was 19 and I think it's so much harder to memorize something new in English comparing when I was in the US and now. My listeners always teach me something new in English, but I always forget them. ウェイドさんこんにちは。Let's say yes. That's the best way. どこ国出身の人と付き合っています。So you have boyfriend and girlfriend from India. You have to make friends, just friend. But he is fluent in Japanese. I don't know how. It will be difficult for you to meet a Japanese native in India. Yes. はじめまして。Oh? To whom are you saying はじめまして？明けましておめでとう？ Happy New Year? 満たすと満ちるは、そうそうそう、満たすが他動詞、満ちる自動詞。満たす is transitive verb and 満ちる is intransitive verb. And Anshel-san, is it correct? Anshel-san, if you want to improve speaking skills, you definitely need to make sure what skill you don't have and what kind of skill you have. To speak language, you need knowledge of vocabulary, grammar, and also you have to understand the culture of Japan, and you sometimes need knowledge or experience about the topic. Like, I'm fluent in Japanese, but I don't think I can explain about politics or history of Japan fluently, even in Japanese, because I don't have enough knowledge. But I can explain about Japanese grammar or something related to Japanese language education, because I have much knowledge and experience about that. So you have to make sure what kind of skill you don't have and you have. Does it make sense to you? なんて？おだいさんおかえりなさい。イラダさん、イラダジャンサウォンさん。Thank you so much for following me. Intransitive and transitive verbs are so hard for me. Is there a rule how to change? There is not simple rules to memorize intransitive and transitive verbs in Japanese. Unfortunately. 難しいね。始まる、落とす、壊す。There are some like similar sounds in some of transitive verbs and some of intransitive verbs, but not always. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Actually, I have entry-level knowledge in Japanese, but when it comes to speaking, I forgot all the Japanese vocabulary. It seems you don't really have chance to speak in Japanese. You need to practice using your knowledge. How about talking with ChatGPT or Gemini with AI? Then after you get used to talk about general in Japanese, you can join the voice room on HelloTalk. I know about O and a ga rule, but if you use the verb, is there a rule? あ、お閉めますが閉まりますかな。そう覚えるしかないなねえ。I know it's complicated to memorize. ワイドさん While I'm studying Japanese, I make sure that I make some cartoons and cartoon movies in subtitles to watch them over and over again to remember the word. Ah, that's good. I make my animations on my YouTube page and some of my them be in subtitles. 日本語ややこしい。そうね。自動詞他動詞。自動詞他動詞覚え方日本語 The best way to memorize intransitive verb and transitive verb in Japanese が NO I think nobody knows the best way. We can distinguish them because we know how to use them. ないな。Just memorize 頭痛いね。尊敬語謙譲語ね覚えるしかないねニコラスさんこんにちは Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. よいしょくっついた難しいな Did you say you know the rule of O and ga? Oh, you say that. Yes. Just memorize. Yes. 大変だIn English, many words include the meaning of intransitive as intransitive and transitive. You don't really distinguish them in English. I really love learning this language. I have to learn it like I really love it. What is the best way to study kanji for you? To me, I mean, for foreign people, as a teacher or as a native Japanese speaker, to learn kanji as a foreigner, to learn Japanese, someone who learns Japanese as second language, I usually recommend students to memorize them with pictures, to make stories, to connect the meaning of kanji and the shape of kanji. But to me, as a native Japanese speaker, I don't really do that when I was little, when I was in elementary school. Japanese Indonesia. ですわさん、こんにちは。Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Japanese kids write it every day, then through those exercises they learn naturally. Learning how to read kanji and how to write different. When I was little, I didn't really make stories of kanji. Writing them in a sheet makes you memorize them. We usually write it down again and again until memorize it, until we can write it down smoothly. テイさん、ハッピーニューイヤー明けましておめでとう。Like, when I was little, I couldn't memorize the shape of this kanji. Means save money, 貯金. To save money. This kanji means money or gold. 貯金. And I couldn't memorize this kanji. So I found it. This is kai, which means share. To save money. 貯金. Share, kai, like this. Do you say kai? And then you can see katakana, u. And kanji for cho or tei. We use this kanji for the address of someone's house. 1丁目2丁目. How do you say that in English? 丁目. Road number, house number, street number. Street? No, lot number. It's number of block in a city or town. 1丁目、2丁目、3丁目. And we also use this kanji for 丁寧. you can see kai here, and u here, and cho, te here. So when I was little, to memorize this kanji, I just said kayucho, 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 kayucho. I still memorize that. Zip code, zip code, zip code is like like that. It's 郵便番号 in Japanese. And when I was little, I couldn't memorize this kanji. Teine, polite. Teine means polite. This kanji is also a little complicated, so I memorize it like katakana, and kokoro, heart, kokoro. And it's similar to the kanji 4 number. And a tei. So I memorize this kanji as u, kokoro, yo, yon, tei when I was little. The kanji for yon is actually this, though this is a little different. But what about learning how to read onyomi and kunyomi you just memorize? We don't really distinguish them when we use kanji as native speaker. So sometimes we have to make sure if it's onyomi or kunyomi using dictionary. We just memorize how to read that kanji. Even we learned that in a school, which one is onyomi and which one is kunyomi, but we don't really remember. I still can memorize like 朝食、昼食 and 晩食。晩食？夕食？夕食？We don't say 晩食？I memorize kanji in school.朝食 breakfast and lunch 昼食 and 夜食 Hell new who talks. The one who talks. The one who talks さん。こんにちは。Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Hello, I just wanted to ask a question since I started trying to learn Japanese. I'm really confused on how to learn well the language. Okay. Do you mean how to start learning Japanese? I put some videos for learners who want to start learning Japanese from zero. Can you see this? 待って、こうだ。これだ。I put some videos on YouTube for beginners. I explained how we use three kinds of writing, ひらがな、カタカナ and kanji in Japanese, and some basic phrases, how to introduce yourself in Japanese, how to say time, date, how to count something in Japanese. Hope it helped you to start learning Japanese. So, 朝食 breakfast, lunch, 昼食 and 夕食 dinner, 夜食 is like food which is eaten late night, like when you have to work until late night, or when you have to study for the exam until late night, you sometimes eat 夜食. Please let me know if I miss someone's comment. I think I sometimes miss the comment. サジポンさん、こんにちは。朝、昼、夕方、夜。朝、モーニング、昼、daytime、夕方、the evening。間違えた。before the sunset。and the 夜、night。and in speaking, we say 朝ごはん、昼ごはん、お昼ごはん。夕ごはん。and also we say 夕飯。昼飯。We also say 夕飯。よいしょ。かな？ We also say 夜ご飯。夜ご飯 we we distinguish 夜ご飯 and 夜食 I think. Does it make sense? Not all Japanese can read our kanji, just basic everyday life. 食。あなたを愛しています。ですわさん。You love me? Okay. You can pay at least $100. $100? That's not enough. $1 million if you love me. We try not to use friganes. 昼食朝食、昼食、夕食、夜食。夜食。夜中、あ、そうそうそう。夜食 is eaten late night. $100 million, yes. If you really love me. Okay. Does it make sense to you guys? Must have a super memory to learn Japanese alphabet. Diron-san, thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Will you give Sure. If he really loves me and if he gives me $1 million per month, I will give you back. I will give my listeners back. I learned new words. ご飯、寿司、お茶。おー、いいね。That will be hard. Do you know all Japanese alphabet? You just started learning Japanese? How about starting with writing something you like? Your name, the country, the name of your country, the name of your city, or name of your family, friends. How do you pronounce your name? Diron-san. Is that correct? Diron-san. If you have Japanese keyboard on your smartphone, you can type like this. D-H-I-R-O-N. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your name though. Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. Megaron-san? Megaram-san. Hello, I'm interested in the following questions. Is the letter R not pronounced in Japanese? We don't distinguish R sound and L sound in Japanese, so I've been learning Japanese. Not Japanese. I've been learning English for over 10 years, but I'm still confused. The pronunciation of R and L in English. We don't know the differences between R and L, so I'm not sure the Japanese sound is L, R. I heard some people feel it's similar to L. Isn't it L sound? Is it similar to R sound? Larirurero, larirurero, larirurero. Isn't it L? It's close to R sound. Larirurero, larirurero. Which one is that? I don't know. We don't distinguish them. I'm sorry. Love. Rubber. アレックスさん、こんにちは。Thank you so much for joining. アレックスさん、アメリカ。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. さっき昼読んだとき、昼ごはん、あ、L さん昼ごはん。You know, we don't distinguish them. Why? Which one is that? I'm sorry. I don't know. 昼ごはん。ラリルレロ。Which one? It depends on how you use your tongue in pronounce. ラリルレロ。ラ。Like. ラリルレロ。Which one is that? ちょっと待って。こうか。Let me explain. ラリルレロ、ラリルレロ、ラリルレロ、ラリルレロ。ここか。This is your tongue. And this is your teeth. And this is your upper jaw. ちょうだ。ラリルレロ。So, when we pronounce ラリルレロ sound, we just touch our upper jaw just for short time. ラリルレロ like はじくラリルレロ How do you say はじく in English? ぬっこにゃんさん Thank you so much for joining my live streaming こんにちははじく Flip ラペルリペルFlipラリルレロお LLLNRR ラリルレロ No L? I don't know The same What is the differences between R and L? 北欧日本語うまそうですねぬこにゃんさんSeems your Japanese level is pretty high. I'm memorizing some of the words. Oh! I'm sorry,メガランさん。I couldn't explain about that. I'm sorry. So we just flip our upper jaw. ラリルレロ。Like, we don't have the pronunciation or this sound. Or. We don't do that in Japanese. 私たちのせい、そうね。The R needs more power. R, ごめん。そう。 distinguish them. Even you pronounce that in R sound or L sound, I don't. We don't care about that. I think. I think we understand. Unless you say oh, we don't have this sound. 犬の鳴き声ライオンぬっこにゃんさん名前かわいいね。ライオン。Oh, did I say R sound? Lion. We say that lion. In Japanese. Is that L sound? Lion in English. What time should I be at my workplace? 何時に職場にいればいいですか? Is this correct, 先生? I think so. What time should I be at my workplace? 何時に職場にいればいいですか? It's correct. 何時に職場にいればいいですか? カタカナの英語 Lion. Which one? Lion? Lion is Japanese. If I try to pronounce like English, lion. But I'm not sure. I heard that rice with R means like to something to eat, and rice L-I-C-E is like kind of bags in someone's head, right? So I learned that when I pronounce rice, I have to be careful not to be L sound. I know just that one. もう先生の英語めっちゃうまくないよ。うまくないよ。L と R わかんないんだもん。パインさん、Thank you so much for following me. R, L, R. That's same. That's totally same. L, R 難しい。Only Japanese don't have L and R sound. Do you guys distinguish them in other languages? Do they distinguish L and R in Korean? Sajipon san, are you still here? Do you distinguish L sound and R sound in Korean? I believe that Chinese distinguish them. Maybe. So, where are we? I was explaining about how to say breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 天佑さんこんにちは。So do you guys have any other questions about this? LR 難しい。L と R 偉い。 と発音方法 L の3発音方法自然な感じで口を開く舌をラリルレラリルレロララエルエルエルラリルレロラビットロボットレインRabbit, robot, rain, rice. Likely, lovely, laughing, lobster. Light, right. Light, right, right. You're right. You're right. Right. 疲れた。はあ。We always have problem when we learn English. はあ。写真送った？何？おー、ちょっと待って。ありがとう、大さん。ちょっと待って。これを。Let me share this on my screen. I was trying to teach Japanese language. That's English lesson. あ、何？あなたの好きな和食は何ですか？ My favorite 和食Seems Japanese larirurero is close to L sound, not R sound. I'm not sure. Let me teach you English. I'm a Japanese language teacher. I can teach you Japanese language, Japanese pronunciation, and Japanese vocabulary, grammar. My favorite Japanese food 好きな和食はお寿司です。お、いろいろある。お寿司。I love マグロ、ツナ、and salmon, and エビ。Shrimp. Where's エビ Shrimp. マグロ。ツナ。Tuna. How do you say that in English? Tuna. We say tuna. But for sushi, we say マグロ。We call raw tuna マグロ and cooked.Boiled tuna is tsuna in Japanese. So we distinguish maguro and tsuna in Japanese. This is maguro. Tsuna is this. This is tsuna. Cooked one.Uncooked マグロよし I'm sorry I don't know how to read Chinese I can speak English and Japanese 韓国 Oh, do I look Korean? I'm not sure what you think. Let me use ChatGPT. お寿司好き あ、おだいさんありがとう。またね。Thank you so much for following me. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. Oh. Did you say I'm from Japan. I'm Japanese. I was born and raised in Japan. 朝になった？まだ寝れない仕事行けなくなっちゃう。さあ、お寿司と I'm not sure if it's Japanese food. 焼肉。またね、おだいさん。Hope to see you soon. 仮病ね。あ、そうね。仮病使った方がいいね。仮病。仮病を使うかな。仮病を使う。use 仮病。like pretend you're sick. 病気 means I forgot to show you screen again. I'm sorry. 病気 is sickness, illness. 仮病 This kanji means I'm not sure how to say that in English. It's like pretend temporary no sometimes false temporary false temporary偽物フェイクあそうそうそうフェイクあそうね It's more like temporary fake kind of仮tentative provisional あれ仮In Google, it's called What's that? My dictionary says pseudo is 偽 fake 偽 pseudo That's difficult pseudo Oh, you don't pronounce P sound? Just pseudo okay 仮仮病 仮仮仮仮契約仮契約仮免許仮よいしょ仮免許仮契約仮免許 The temporary driver's license Learner's permit Provisional driver's license Temporary Provisional driver's license. It's not our license.仮契約 Tentative Provisional Agreement Tentative Provisional Agreementスードカリカリの豚ラーナーズライセンス仮免許免許 means license not only driver's license though we usually call it 免許 for driver's license but it doesn't have to be drivers like they need license to work as a teacher in elementary school, middle school, or high school. 免許ジェスイムさんこんにちは。ハッピーニューイヤー。明けましておめでとう。仮運転免許証The actual name of driver's license is 運転免許。免許証。License card. Certificate. 運転免許証。Driver's license card certification certificate免許 It's license 免許証 is something to prove you have the license. It doesn't have to be called. It's sometimes paper. ヨガさんこんにちは。Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. You too, ジェシムさん。Temporary driver. What about in teacher's situation? I thought it is called 資格. It depends what kind of teacher they are. If, for example, if I wanna be a teacher in elementary school, middle school, or high school, I have to take the exam, which is held by the government. 国家資格 How do you say that? 国家資格national examination. I heard it is once or twice. I believe once a year. I'm not really sure. I've never tried to be a teacher in a school. I mean, I'm a Japanese language teacher, but it's not license. We don't need license. We have certification, and I'm a certified teacher of Japanese language. But to be a Japanese language teacher in Japan, we don't need license, just certification. It's not like national license. If you want to be a teacher in elementary school, middle school, high school, or if you want to drive a car, you have to take the national examination to get a license. That's the difference between 免許 and 資格. Does it make sense to you? 資格 qualification. That's more like qualification in English. みんさんこんにちは。にゃせよ。I remember back when I first started my school life as a kid, we had FCAT, but today it's now exam test. FCAT? What is FCAT? FCAT test was back in the 1990s to FCAT? The kind of test? I recently heard the word uza annoying. Can you explain me how to use it? Uzai? It's very casual way to say annoying or someone bother you. You can say uzai. I mean, you shouldn't really say that though. Someone bother you or someone annoyed you, someone なんだろう It's very casual. Annoying, irritating, troublesome, tiresome, disgusting. Like gloomy, depressing. That's not. うるさい is like noisy. But you shouldn't really say that to someone bother you. If it sometimes sounds a little childish if people say uzai. Like Japanese in Japan, usually kids say that, or young people say that, especially to their parents. Like their mother or father says, "Hey, you have to do your homework first. Stop playing the video games and do your homework first." Or, "Hey, you have to take shower before the playing games or something." Then they say, "Uzai." Someone talks to you a lot. Someone tried to communicate with you a lot, too much. Something like that. It's very often used in anime. Ah, really? For overseas people learning Japanese. Today's school study hub. いやあ、マウイさんこんにちは。明けましておめでとう。Florida Comprehensive Assessment Test。ああ。Comprehensive Assessment Test and CAT? ああ。I know it's a Florida thing in the USA. I'm not too quite sure if people experienced those test names around the world. So there is a E, it seems to be the... あ、We sometimes drop E sound when we say the adjectives. Drop when we talk in casually. Drop E of E adjective. Is it okay to erase them? はたりさんこんにちは。Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years, so I just answer listeners' questions. You can ask me anything about Japanese language or culture if you have any questions. So when we wanna emphasize that we are kind of surprised, like surprised or think that strongly, so uzai is E adjective, but it's very casual, it's slang though. ルニさん、ロニさん、こんにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 7? No? 9 years. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I'm sorry, I don't know Chinese. I can speak English and Japanese. Let me use ChatGPT.なんてマイクに上がって話したい？なるほどね。I don't speak Chinese. I've seen 痛い。そうね。そうそう。痛い。間違えた。いた。When someone hit you or when you hit your part of your body to the corner of the desk, terrible something. You say like ouch. You don't say like it's painful when you hit. スラジさんこんにちは。スラジさんスラジピンクスクエアタンダルさんこんにちは。だ暑い。When you touch something too hot or when the outside is too hot. 間違えた。熱い。あれ？よいしょ。きれいってなけよし、そうです。ちょっと中文の読めますか？漢字は似てますけど、使い方が違う。Sometimes we can guess what they wrote in Chinese, but usually we can't read them. We use kanji a little differently. Sometimes they have different meaning. I mean, we borrowed kanji Chinese characters from China and we changed the meanings. そう、暑い。The first kanji for 暑い is something you can touch, like water, hot water or hot. When you cook, you touch the pan. It's 熱い, this one. And second one is for something the temperature of the air. Like you touch something hot, 熱い like that. Or if you try to drink soup, 熱い like that. 熱いThat's his original Japanese. He made up. 熱い冷たい冷たsomething if you touch something cool. 寒い It's so cold. 寒い You open the door, you open the window, and you just realized that outside is so cold, freezing. 寒い 暑い Not a Hogan, I think. 暑い It's casual way to say 暑い暑い暑い暑い暑い暑い暑い or even あっちあっちあっちあっちあっち like that? It's very casual. I mean, 熱 is also casual though. マイナス10度ぐらい。ゴロ is used for time. When you wanna say temperature should be 暗い。温度を言うなら暗いですかね。時間を言うならゴロでも OK。かな？ Like when we use adjectives without thinking, like とっさに quick 無意識アンクションなんだっけ無意識 to say something involuntarily何これinvoluntarily Does it make sense? Involuntarily Can I give up to say that? Unconsciously. Yeah, that's easier. Unconsciously. So when we want to say something unconsciously or involuntarily we drop E sound. 言いづらい。ルイさんこんにちは。Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. こんにちは。involuntarily 言いづらい。そう、言いにくい。言いにくい。間違えた。言いにくい。言いづらい。blah blah にくい is used when we wanna say something that's difficult to do because physically mentally mentality 心理mentality mental physical no Thank you ぬこにゃんさん physical mentally これThank you. So like if we say 言いにくい is involuntarily that's 言いにくい to me or like do you guys know the singer Kyary Pamyu Pamyu She's a famous and popular singer in Japan. Kyary Pamyu Pamyu. It's difficult to say that. And if we say 言いづらい it's like for example 外国の方No, she's Japanese. It's kind of her name, her business name. 言いづらい is you can't say that because it's something. How can I say that? For example, for example, my friend invite me to go to the drinking party, but I don't really want to go there because I like that friends who invited me, but there is someone who I don't really like, but I don't want to say that I don't really like him. ちょっと言いづらい。Or you have to check your zip on your pants. It's open. You can't say that, right? ちょっと言いづらい。That's the difference. So, involuntarily is physically difficult. 言いにくい。Make sense? To you guys? にくい。ブラブラにくい。involuntarily つらい。よいしょ。involuntary is noun. involuntarily is adjective. これは初心者向けです。学び始め。OK! ドゥイさん。Oh, ドゥイさん。If you just started learning Japanese language, I put some videos on YouTube to help learners who just started learning Japanese. I put some videos on YouTube. I explained how we use three kinds of writing systems, hiragana, katakana, and kanji, how we distinguish them. And the basic phrases, how to introduce yourself in Japanese, how to greet in Japanese, how to say date, how to count something, something like that. Hope my videos help you. Involuntarily. 難しいな。言いやすい。opposite of にくい and つらい is ブラブラ安い。言いやすい。We don't distinguish them. 言いやすい。口とろとたという。We don't distinguish them. I mean, we distinguish them by context, by the words. It's like me trying to say 料理 but instead of saying 料理。料理。Can you talk about the sound of foods like ふわふわ、ザクザク、もちもち ?Okay. Does anyone can tell me the spelling of onomatopoeia? オノマトピアオノマトピア Is this correct? オノマトポあったじゃオノマトオノマトポエアオノマトスウェーデンぬこにゃんさんスウェーデンか。Can I call you ぬこさん Is that okay? ぬこさんでいいですか。オノマトペアありがとうぬこさん。ぬこさんにしちゃったオノマトペアあ、そう料理wait let me make sure the pronunciation りょりょぬっここれYour turn is before talking about onomatopoeia let me talk about the pronunciation of りょ What? How to say りょこの辺かな Your shape The shape of your mouth is O sound OりょYouちょっとこっちかな You slightly こりょこんなりょ料理今日today like show 今日chocolate and you just change here to L sound or R sound. I'm not sure if it's LOR とMake sense? もちもちふわふわカリカああそうねりょあなつみさんあけおめことよろあけおめことよろLet's talk about オノマトペふわふわ That's fluffy ザクザクサクサクザクザクあもちもちカリカリあーなんだふわふわサクサクザクザクもちもちえWhat else? ゴロゴロゴロゴロ is like laying on the bed doing nothing Speaking of チョコ is チョコチョコ same as 適当に中途半端チョコチョコ is like a little bit like oftenチョコチョコIt's like often 少しずつあ、ウェイドさんおやすみなさいThank you so much ウェイドさん Thank you so much for joiningなんだっけあ、そうよいしょふわふわ is like ふわふわ Cotton candy is ふわふわ This is ふわふわ Right?サクサクザクザクCookies are usually サクサク This is サクサク When you bite them The sounds of biting the cookies are サクサク And if you eat senbei, how do you say senbei in English? Rice. Oh. How do you say that? That's harder than cookies. ザクザク is sounds harder than サクサクザクザクサクサクもちもち You know もち Rice crackers あー Rice crackers おせんべいはライスクラッカーズなんだ Rice crackers あと何Which one? あ、もちもちねもちもち is can be used for mochi rice cake and also the noodles sometimes and spaghettis. It's a little soft, but 弾力 Like we don't eat eraser though, but it's kind of gum. Oh, how do you say that? Eraser. Gum. Rubber. Eraser. I know it's different though, but when you try to push the eraser, when you try to press the eraser or rubber, it has how can I say that? 弾力 elastic, flexible, springy, elasticity. I'm not sure how to say that in English. Elastic, kind of, but いい感じだI like your name. いい感じさ Thank you so much for following me. Elasticity. Elasticity. あー、言いにくい。So a little softer than elastic. That's もちもち。Onomatopoeia for food. Onomatopoeia. 食べ物。あ、シャキシャキ。We often say シャキシャキ。シャキシャキ。よいしょ。シャキ。It doesn't have to be カタカナ。It can be ひらがなと。Fried food.シャキシャキ is used to emphasize that it's fresh. It's usually used for fresh vegetables. シャキシャキ。When you buy fresh vegetables, it's that's シャキシャキ。Fried food. Sound for fried food? Fried food. It's not sound. So we say ホクホク。アレイドさんこんにちは。Happy New Year. ホクホク is used for fried potatoes. I mean French fries. Or baked potatoes. Or baked sweet potatoes. Usually it's used for potatoes. shows that it's hot. Let me ask ChatGPT to explain ホクホク。オノマトペ。ホクホク is a Japanese onomatopoeia. It describes food that is soft, fluffy, and pleasantly dry, usually warm inside. It is often used for potatoes, sweet potatoes, or steamed foods. This potato is hoku hoku. It's soft and fluffy inside. Sometimes hoku hoku can also describe a warm, satisfied feeling, like feeling happy and content after eating something good. Ah, yes. We have too many onomatopoeias. Sponge cake is ふわふわ Yes. ね、一日ずっとオノマトペなん。Sound for 唐揚げ being eaten. 唐揚げももさんこんにちは。ハッピーニューイヤー。明けましておめでとう。I really like this ドキドキハッピーsound. ドキドキドキドキ。In Korean they say dugun dugun. Similar. What's the difference of もう行くよ and 行ってきます。行ってきます is the greeting phrase that is used when you leave the home or office. もう行くよ is just phrase, not greeting. It's just sentence. I will leave or I will go. I gotta go. That's the difference. If you seen the anime kanji, then you know meaning of the waza. あー、そうね。You know, if we start talking about onomatopoeia, it never stops. I mean, we have too many. もちもち。なんだろう。We also say パリパリ。It's usually in カタカナ I guess. ふわふわ and もちもち we usually use ひらがな to emphasize that it's soft. パリパリ is for chips. It's thinner than cookies or rice crackers. パリパリ。あとなんだ？もちもち。あ。We also say プニプニ。Why Japanese song is ねえプニプニ is used for グミor タピオカグミ。This This is もちもち or プニプニグミ or タピオカ Bubble teas プニプニSo you're eating something プニプニ right now ダリルさんプニプニあとはMy phone's gonna die ズルズルis used for eating noodles Yes ズルズルズルズルプルプルプディング or jelly プルプル like I cannot say that pudding is プルプル So we have to make noise while eating ramen. Is it implied not to make noise? In Japan, men usually make sounds while eating ramen or udon. Women don't usually make sounds. Giggly. エラさんこんにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. Giggly. Oh, what's that? Giggly. クスクス笑う to laugh? That's not. How to say giggly in Japanese? クスクス slapping そう。Men usually do that. あとはネバネバスティキーネバ something sticky 納豆Mukbang women also make sound Mukbang what's that? What? Mukbang What's that? What? Oh, my dictionary doesn't have. Oh? What's that? Mukbang? It's a word for steam or eating food. I'm not sure. Korean. Mukbang? Let me ask Google. Mukbang. なるほど。Like ASMR? But the sound is not important in mukbang. Okay. We say ogui. to eat a lot. 食べます。食べます。食べる。In a casual way to say 食べる。食う。大食い。かな？ふわふわパリパリサクサクザクザクザクザクとなんだろう。プルプル。なんだろうな。あ、How about シュワシュワ？シュワシュワ has a lot of bubbles like champagne or Coke, Pepsi. シュワシュワ shows it has many bubbles. Cider. I wonder how many offshore onomatopoeia is there in Japanese vocabulary. Let me ask Google. オノマトペ。日本語オノマトペ。いくつある？In Japanese, we have over 2,000 onomatopoeia in dictionary. But some of them are not in some of dictionaries. It seems we use 400 to 700 onomatopoeia in daily life. That's a lot. えWe use a lot. We don't. We use onomatopoeia for foods when we describe something new foods. Like when we wanna explain how it tastes or how it was to other people, we use onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia can become a verb if you add する. Yes, you can say that. ふわふわする、パリパリする. It's not verb, like it's adjective. Still adjective. パリパリするお菓子、サクサクするクッキー、もちもちする料理、ネバネバする料理、シュワシュワする飲み物。or like シュワシュワの飲み物。We put no or する after onomatopoeia. Then put before a noun. Do you think it's due to the manga influence? I don't think so. We started using onomatopoeia before manga or anime. オノマトペ is I heard we started using onomatopoeia in ancient Japan like over 1,000 years ago. Yes. Why do we say onomatopoeia a lot? When they record something, when they wrote novels in ancient Japan, they even used onomatopoeia to emphasize the to 縄文 I think even before the 縄文 like to show how they laugh クスクス is laughing silently like that. How can I say that? ゲラゲラケラケラクスクス笑う is like laughing kind of hiding try not to laugh but can't stop laughing クスクスニコニコうんうん It's smiling クスクスケラケラ laughing with voice and ゲラゲラ laughing a lot so in novels they distinguish them they show how the characters laughed using onomatopoeia onomatope make sense? In One Piece, every character has different laugh. Yes! And in One Piece, Eiichiro Oda made up the new onomatopoeia for each character. Like say ha 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 ha. We don't have that onomatopoeia. Ha ha ha, yes. It's not onomatopoeia, but ahaha, ahaha と笑います。We say that. ケラケラ笑います。ゲラゲラ笑います。クスクス笑います。ニコニコ笑います。クスクス。クスクス is sometimes includes the meaning of like look down on someone, giggles, giggle, chuckling. 居酒屋の定食マレーシアの居酒屋いいなあ、ストハさん I replied to your email. Thank you so much for your email about the supporter. I replied chuckle reply maybe. If you have any other questions, the next question will be the last for today because my phone's gonna die. Do you guys have any other questions? あ、7人いた。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese language for 9 years. If you have any other questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. And I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. 敬語 Okay. 敬語 is so complicated, so I'm trying to write it down on Patreon. Can you see this? On Patreon. I will send you this. I will write articles first to explain about what's that? 敬語うわ、大きい。これ。These are very complicated, so I will explain about this one on Patreon first. I will write it down. But 敬語 and the differences between たら、ならば、と and そうらしいよみたいためにように and basic particles にで、お、か、と、も、からまで you know how to ask or invite someone. So if you are interested in it, please check it, please follow me. I mean, it's free. You don't have to pay anything. Any questions? 大丈夫? So it's almost 3 p.m. in Japan time. I usually go on live stream 12 p.m. in Japan time. Now it's 3 p.m. in Japan time. I usually go on live stream from 12 p.m. in Japan time. Please check my YouTube channel if you wanna make sure. If you wanna make sure what time the next live stream starts. Here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my live streaming. See you tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow, 12 p.m. in Japan time. ありがとう。ありがとう。バイバイ。